What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's Jerome from Cowboys Stradamus. Just wanted to bring you a video real quick, man, just regarding the off-season roster. As we know, as Cowboys fans, we fell way short of our goals for this year. Attribute it, to what you want. We understand, the organization keeps on holding us back. But anyway, just to talk about some roster moves, I got some notes in front of me, man. Just looking at our roster and what I think we need to do regarding it as far as some free agents or just some people we got hanging on our roster that we could move on from, absorb their money, and go ahead and take that to really add pieces that's going to help us, get over the hump. So, just a few names, just some people to cut, some people maybe to restructure. That would be starting at the top of the list. Let's start with offense. Zeke Elliott, your time has come. Appreciate you. Get him out of here. Post June 1st cut. Go ahead and save his money. We'll use that. Sign draft picks, any thing late developing into the off season. Maybe a trade comes through there or what have you. But it's just time. I hear people talking about restructuring. You don't win in the NFL by holding people in your 53-man roster who don't benefit you. Zeke Elliott, he's past his time of being that level of player to help push us forward. He's past that time. Just cut him, move on. So on the offense as well, Josh Ball, get him out of here. Cut him. He doesn't deserve to be on the NFL roster. He's just not good enough. Shout out to you. Wish you the best of luck, but cut him. Offense. That's all for off. Well, okay, let's go to the restructures on the offense. While we on offense, Dak Prescott, you restructure him. All of this talk about Dak Prescott, he's not the guy. Look at what he did. He just melted in the biggest moment. You're not moving on from Dak Prescott. The only way that we as Cowboys fans is going to see a Super Bowl in the next 4 years is by restructuring Dak, freeing up some of that money, and treating him like the quarterback that he is. A quarterback that needs a lot of help around him and the best available talent that we can get. So we need to restructure him, get some of that money, and put the best available talent around him that we can get. So that's how we need to move about Dak Prescott and his contract. Zach Martin, you restructure. I could definitely see Zach Martin playing another 3 years, 4 years maybe. So you can restructure and push that cap hit down the road a little bit. I do think that you will see the value in his play during his tenure here. So you push that contract back and free up some more money for us to go and get an additional playmaker on offense. A bona fide either 1B wide receiver or flat out number 2 wide receiver option. Michael Gallup, you don't restructure his contract. You allow him to play out this year, which will be the last year of guaranteed money on his contract. And depending on what he does this year, how well he plays, you can then see about keeping him on, and letting him play out, another year or two, whatever, of his deal that he's currently on. So that's what you do. You don't touch Michael Gallup's contract. You don't restructure it. You allow him to prove it. If he doesn't prove it, then you move on from a minimal cap hit. Let's go to defense. Jay Lou, appreciate you. It sucks that you're hurt, but being honest, you just wasn't making enough plays before you got hurt. You just wasn't. In this new NFL, it's imperative you have 3 to 4 cornerbacks deep because there's a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. There's a lot of spread offense being played. The game is going to where as though wide receivers halfbacks that can line up outside in a slot and the wide receivers. That's becoming a normal thing in offense. We've seen at the Super Bowl, Eagles, even with the Chiefs, having them in motion, running them out in motion, and just lining them up on the outside, creating mismatches with halfbacks. So you have to be able to go 3 and 4 deep at the cornerback position, and you got to get production from all of them. Jay Lou, we go ahead and cut you, save your money, use that toward bringing in someone else that can help us. Let's see, Neville Gallimore, cut him, get him out of here. He hasn't done enough. He hasn't lived up to the expectations that we thought that he would. And best of luck to you on the other side. Luke Gifford, after hearing, some more people speak on Luke Gifford and what have you, talking about, just his special teams, what he brings to that. I kind of see him as just a depth player. Draft another one, and keep it moving. Just let him go on about his business. So I would just say move on from Luke Gifford, save his little, 1 million, and just use that to go and find somebody else. Quentin Bohanna, it's about that time, man. Cut him, man. I would go and re-sign Jonathan Hankins, re-sign Carlos Watkins, and let Quentin Bohanna walk. You had the opportunity to make your name to do something, and you didn't. Appreciate you. Malik Hooker, I would probably go ahead and cut Malik Hooker too. The money, yeah. I just think that we could find either adequate or better safety play than we got from Malik Hooker. I'm really one of those people where if you're not etching yourself out as far as being a contender for, for Pro Bowl, if you're not playing at that sort of level, the way you're irreplaceable, then we need to start looking for your replacement. We need the best of the best on the field at all times. And if you're just going to be okay or average, make a play here or there, and you don't have to be getting exposed every play or every drive or every game for you to say, okay, I can get better there. So shout out to Malik Hooker, but I will go ahead and save his money and go ahead and look elsewhere. Also, D Law, you restructure him, man. D Law has been one of the most underrated and slept on players, most beloved but most underrated and slept on players in the Cowboys uniform from Cowboys fans. We don't give him enough praise for the plays and things that he does do. So I would just definitely say restructure DeMarcus Lawrence, bring him back into the fold, and that was it, man. It's some more off-season notes and news that I'm gonna hit on. I'm gonna really speak on the next video, just the re-signings and just going over just the roster and the turnover and all of that, kind of a little bit more in depth. It was just a couple players I just wanted to hit on that was kind of already built into our roster moving forward for next year, that we still have on the roster, on our books, that I kind of wanted to speak on as far as if I thought that they should still be here or not. But we got some more videos coming, some more things on the way, man. Keep it locked here, stay tuned, and we definitely gonna be pumping out some more content. It's your boy Jerome, Cowboys Off-season, signing out. Peace.